These rappers have allegedly messed with underage girls. Now, the first name on our list is pretty unexpected because his name has really only been associated with positivity over the years. And that rapper name is Big Sean. You see, Big Sean was arrested in 2011 for running a train on an underage girl with his homie.
Okay, so recently you got arrested. There was some controversy surrounding some females.
Yeah,
Alleged sexual assault. What's going on with that case?
that case is being handled. I want to talk about it, but I'm not supposed to. I have something where I'm not supposed to say anything. But as soon as it's all over, I'll be glad to talk about it. Definitely is just, when I saw it, I was like, what?
But can you confirm you were arrested? Can you talk about that? Or?
They said I was arrested at Art Park, and I definitely was not arrested at Art Park, no. But, I mean, yeah, I did get arrested.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and you... Okay. Okay, and you... Okay.
Yeah. It was, I love to come back and talk to you about it,
okay.
for sure.
All right, well, I understand.
Because I want people to know.
Okay.
Big Sean never came back to talk about it, but the accusations were horrific. The 17-year-old girl accused Big Sean and his homie of holding her captive in a hotel room as they took turns running a train on her. Now, Big Sean was charged with third-degree SA abuse, and he was also charged with false imprisonment. Big Sean took a plea deal in the case. He pled guilty to false imprisonment, and in exchange, the DA and the prosecutors wouldn't move forward with the third-degree SA abuse charge. Two really serious accusations were levied against 6ix9ine. One is the more known accusation where Trippie Redd, a fellow rapper, came out and exposed 6ix9ine for essentially being a pedo.
You was 18 and you touched on a 13-year-old's titty and you and your gang bang, raw, doggy style, f that little bitch. You're convicted of it. You have papers on it. All right?
Now, 6ix9ine would deny this, and he would actually do an academics interview where he broke things down.
I'm here to look you in your eye, and I'm expecting you to tell me the truth, and you're talking to millions of people right now.
Bro, I'm ready to leave it all on the table. This is where the real interviews start right now, you feel me? This okay. Where it really starts.
One of the reasons, I remember the first time, when I saw you and Trippie kind of kicked off, one of the big allegations that came out of that was an allegation of rape. That you was a rapist, child molester, a predator, and that basically had fans say, whoa.
Now, 6ix9ine would claim that he didn't know the girl was 13 years old, and he didn't have any intercourse with the girl, that he simply recorded her nude and posted it online thinking she was 19 years old. And that's where his case stemmed from.
Long story short, the girl she come, right? She come on her bullshit. Yo, let me use your phone. I'm like, use my phone. She like, let me sign on the book. Like, yo, you talking crazy. She like, yo, what you mean? Boom. She like, yo, with him, you know what I'm saying? She bugging. She just bugging. I'm not going to. She wilding. I remember asking her this question. I'm like, yo, why you so rowdy? Like, why you so turned? Like, what's up with you? She like, I'm grown. I'm like, how old are you? She like 19. I said, oh, it's lit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, boom. Everybody talking to her like, yo, you gonna pop the bottle? And she like, yeah, you know, my name, they know how to give it up. She throwing up gang signs to the camera. So it's lit. Like, niggas recording, having a good time. Like, niggas going, I'm like, yo, you know what I'm saying? I'm a young kid. I was just like, yo, this is fun to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, boom. Long story short, shit started getting crazy, right? Shit started getting crazy. I'm just there. The camera come out. Like, literally a phone camera. I'm in the camera like this. Yo, scum gang, y'all know what the is going on. And hopefully, if I get the video, I could show, you know what I'm saying? I don't know where it's at. But me personally, I uploaded it to the internet. Remember, I'm not touching the girl. I'm not having sexual intercourse with the girl. I'm not doing nothing. She just nude in some type of way.
Now, the other accusation was when Trippie Redd again exposed 6ix9ine for being in bed with a 15-year-old girl. Now, that girl will come out and confirm that 6ix9ine was indeed in bed with her.
So y'all want to be real? Why I gave consent? I was a fucking fan, yo. Like, I was making Tekashi 6ix9ine edits, bumping his shit on SoundCloud before he even hit 1 million. I was on that wave. And I contacted his best friend, Drew, and was like, yo, put me on with your friend, this and that. He ended up paying $300-something to Uber me out to Miami to the Metropole Hotel where they were staying after the show with Trippy 9 and X. It was X and Trippy 9. It was X and Trippy Red's show at the Heart Club downtown in Miami. So he Ubers me out there. You think he would Uber me out there? He didn't know how old I was. You think he'd let me chill in the hotel for 4 days if he didn't know how old I was?
Outside of just Ubering her over to the hotel and staying there for 4 days, she would confirm outright that her and 6ix9ine had intercourse.
You think that he would have sex with me, not ask me to sign any papers, not ask for my phone? He knew my age. You hang out with any celebrity, you either sign a non-disclosure, you get your ID checked, that you don't... He didn't make me sign no papers, but he knew how old I was.
6ix9ine never publicly responded back to those accusations, because why would you? I mean, like, it's in 4K, brother. Like, you was in bed with that girl. Now, the 13-year-old girl that 6ix9ine actually called a charge for, she actually filed a lot of other child exploitations under the New York child victim crime law. Now, 6ix9ine is still fighting that particular case. The Tyga and Kylie Jenner situation is one of those situations that us as hip-hop fans or in media, we kind of talk about it and brush over it without fully captivating how nasty Tyga was in this situation. You see, Tyga met Kylie Jenner at her sister's Kendall's 16th birthday party when Kylie Jenner was only 14 and Tyga was in his 20s. Bro got his shirt off serenading two premature underage snow bunnies. That's some nasty work, and it's especially disgusting if you take into consideration that Tyga started publicly hanging out with Kylie when she was 16 years old and Tyga was 25 or 26 years old. Now, Tyga will go on the Breakfast Club and deny that he was dating Kylie, despite the fact that they was hanging out every night and flying out the country together alone.
Now, are you smashing or now you redshirting until you turn 18?
No, I'm not dating Kylie. You know what I'm saying? I'm not dating that, so I just want to get that out the way. And
Now, despite Tyga denying the fact that he was dating Kylie at 16 years old, his longtime manager, T-Rell, would take to his podcast and confirm that Tyga and Kylie was indeed dating at 16 years old, but they was dating because Tyga got permission from Kris Jenner's Kylie's mama.
He said, weren't you rolling with Tyga when he was grooming Kylie? I definitely was with him. You know what I mean?
I'll fuck it.
They are talking, but it's okay. You feel me? I was definitely with him when she was that age.
Oh, this is what we're doing today.
She definitely had parent consent. When you have parent consent, it's nothing that you can actually do about that.
And his other longtime friend, Smack TDE, will confirm that Tyga was taking Kylie Jenner out the country alone, the countries where it was legal to have intercourse.
And when he was dealing with her on your behalf, right, Terrell? On your behalf, when he was dealing with that young lady, they went to a place overseas where they allows that.
I don't know about y'all, bro. I just think there's a certain level of sinister that you would take an underage girl overseas to where it's legal for you to have intercourse with her. Like, at what point do you sit back and realize, bro, I'm really a sick human being? Like, I'm really, like, fiending this much over some young coochie that I would take her overseas to smash. Now, Amber Rose will confirm that Tyga had a kid, had a fiance in Black China, and he left his kid and his fiance for a 16-year-old Kylie Jenner.
Black China's your close friend right now.
Yes.
Tyga and Kylie, what do you think about that? Do you think Kylie's too young for him?
She's a baby. She needs to go to bed at 7 o'clock and relax. Yeah. He should be ashamed of himself. That's how I feel, for sure. He has a beautiful woman and a baby and left that for a 16-year-old that just turned 17. Like, nah.
And his fiance at the time, Black China, would even confirm with Jason Lee that Tyga kicked her out of the home and he moved in Kylie Jenner. And Kylie Jenner was staying with Tyga when she was under 18 years old.
When you get with him,
right,
Tyga's over there with a 16-year-old Kylie. 17.
I'm not really sure
15?
her age.
She was under 18.
Yes.
The Tyga and Kylie situation is one of those situations you ask yourself, how did Tyga not go to jail for this when it was so public and out there? Travis Scott and Ruby Rose dated back in 2014 when Travis Scott was 21 years old and Ruby Rose was 15, turning 16 years old. But here's the thing, Travis Scott apparently knew what he was doing was weird and creepy, that he kept it super private. Like, you can't find any pictures on the internet of Travis Scott and Ruby Rose. But unfortunately for Travis, Ruby Rose went on Vlad TV and confirmed that she dated Travis when she was really younger. And when Vlad inquired about how young, she seemingly confirmed in a tongue-in-cheek way that she was under 18 when she dated Travis.
Travis Scott.
When I was younger. Oh wait, actually I shouldn't do this. I shouldn't do this game.
So you admitted to two of them, Travis Scott and 21 Savage, when you were younger. Okay, it's not too bad.
And I was with them like a long time ago, like.
Yeah, well, you're 21. It couldn't have been that long ago.
This old tweet from Ruby Rose to Travis Scott in 2014 seemingly confirmed the timeline of their relationship and how she was underage. This Travis Scott and Ruby Rose situation is one of those things that's really creepy and nasty, but it was so undercover that we would know nothing about it if Ruby Rose didn't confirm it. JayZ signed Foxy Brown to his label in 1996, but they was engaged in a relationship well before that. It was a well-kept secret that JayZ and Foxy Brown was engaged in a relationship that was sexual in nature when JayZ was in his 20s and Foxy Brown was under 18 years old. Now, it would be a well-kept secret and nobody would really know about it unless you were in the industry. Well, until Wendy Williams let the cat out the bag and pretty much exposed the fact that Foxy Brown was sleeping with JayZ before Beyonce, when she was underage.
I remember when Foxy and JayZ had
I'll Be.
I'll
Yeah,
Be?
that was a good one.
Okay, Foxy was the star of that. JayZ was standing in the corner, wringing his hands, talking about, okay, all right, what do I do next? And then, you know, this was allegedly a romantical thing. It's all right, I'll say alleged, but we know. Yeah, she hit it before Beyonce. Allegedly.
Based on the timeline Wendy Williams just gave, that would mean that JayZ would have been 25 years old and Foxy Brown would have been 17 at the latest. And they could have slept together earlier. Now, what's kind of interesting too is JayZ began dating Beyonce in about 2000 or 99. And Beyonce would pretty much confess that they met when she was 18 years old and started dating officially at 19 years, which would mean a 32-year-old JayZ was courting an 18-year-old Beyonce into a relationship, which to me is kind of creepy and all. Now, Wendy Williams is really messy, so her word pretty much means nothing. But in an interview with Dame Dash, Nick Cannon would bring up Foxy Brown when Dame Dash was going really hard on R. Kelly, you know, sleeping with underage women.
Totally separate, but semi-related. And it just goes back early on. At what age was Foxy Brown signed?
I don't fucking know. I wasn't paying attention to Foxy Brown.
Yeah, but that's...
I didn't sign Foxy Brown.
I know you didn't. I'm just asking a question.
Because I'm on the block. I'm responsible for everybody.
You're the boss.
I wasn't. Oh, now I'm the boss.
I've always given you the credit as a boss.
What I'm saying is, bro, I didn't sign Foxy Brown. Don't beat around the bush. Say what you want to say.
I'm just asking.
What do you mean by that question?
I was just asking.
What are you insinuating?
I'm not insinuating. I just asked the question. I just wanted to know.
Hey, Kenyatta.
Kenyatta. I'm just asking.
Why you bring that up? What happened with Foxy Brown? I don't know. What were you saying?
I'm not asking the question.
It seems like you got a question for Jay. Ask him.
Well, Nick Cannon would bring up Foxy Brown. And Dame Dash, who was, you know, a label owner, a partner with JayZ, he would tell Nick Cannon, hey, listen, you got to ask JayZ about that. And he would also say he can't be held accountable for what men who he's associated with do. He's not them.
Y'all could keep asking me questions.
We're moving on.
Y'all keep asking me questions y'all want to ask him because he ain't here. Ask him. I ain't got shit to do with that, and I don't even know nothing about that. And now I don't even want to remember nothing about that.
At the beginning of that clip, Nick Cannon stated that the R. Kelly situation is closely related to the JayZ and Foxy Brown situation. If you're a JayZ, I don't want anything I do to be closely related to a R. Kelly situation. Now, JayZ would address the rumors or the allegations or accusations that he slept with Foxy Brown. All right, JayZ would address this in a song, and here's what JayZ had to say about it. On the record, Picasso Baby, JayZ would rap, I never stuck my cock in the Fox box, but damned if I ain't open up Pandora's box. They try to slander your man on CNN and Fox. I know what a lot of y'all are thinking. Did Millie Bobby Brown get Drake cooked? No. I'm not talking about Drake's and Millie Bobby Brown's odd friendship.
Your relationship with Drake. Tell me about your friendship. How did this all come about?
I love him. I met him in Australia, and he's honestly so fantastic and a great friend and a great role model. You know, we just texted each other the other day, and he was like, "I miss you so much." I was like, "I miss you more." He's coming to Atlanta, so I'm definitely gonna go and see him. I'm so excited. Yeah.
You and Drake? That's awesome. That's awesome.
What advice does he give you? Like, what does he say?
About boys, he helps me.
What?
Yeah. He's great. He's wonderful. I love him.
What's his advice with boys?
You know, that stays in the text messages.
I'm referring to when Drake was actually performing on stage, he brought up a 17-year-old girl. He touched her boobs, her breast, and she told him, "Hey, I'm 17 years old." But that didn't stop Drake. Drake proceeded, gave her a kiss on her cheeks, or on her forehead, and then Drake proceeded to give her a kiss on the lips. There's no real evidence or proof that Drake ever slept with an underage girl, but if you'll do something like that publicly after she tells you and the whole world she's 17, I don't have too much faith that you wouldn't go further behind closed doors when cameras aren't rolling. In 2003, a young woman who was 17 years old at the time was approached by an associate of Diddy called Mr. Pierre. Now, Mr. Pierre approached her, let her know he thought that she was hot, she was beautiful, she was sexy, and she let him know that she was 17 years old. Now, Mr. Pierre told her that he knew Diddy, he was a big deal. He even gave Diddy a call to speak to her. Now, Diddy convinced her to hop on a private jet with Mr. Pierre and to come to NYC, to their studio. So she did so. You know, meeting Diddy was a big opportunity for her, so she took it. But before they went on the private jet, Mr. Pierre took her into the lounge's bathroom and demanded that she gave him head, which she obliged. So they hopped on a private jet, flew over to New York, and they went to see Diddy. And, you know, they was in the studio with Diddy. She got pictures of her sitting on Diddy's lap. She said that Diddy instructed her to sit on his lap. But while in the studio, drinks was flowing, drugs was flowing. She became inebriated, according to her. As the night went on, she became more faded. And towards the end of the night, Diddy instructed her to go into the bathroom. And according to her, he bent her over the sink and he gave her back shots. Now, according to her, she was 17 years old. Even if it was consensual, it's still wrong and it's statutory. And now she's suing Diddy to be compensated. Diddy would respond to these allegations and he would say, "For the last couple of weeks, I have sat silently and watched people try to assassinate my character, destroy my reputation and my legacy. Sickening allegations have been made against me by individuals looking for a quick payday. Let me be absolutely clear. I did not do any of the awful things being alleged. I will fight for my name, my family, and for the truth. Sean Diddy Combs." Just like Drake, there's really no concrete evidence or proof that Machine Gun Kelly actually went through with the full act of sleeping with an underage girl. But if you're in interviews talking like this about your 17-year-old crush, I won't put nothing past you.
Who's your first celebrity crush? I don't care what my first celebrity crush was, because right now it's Kendall Jenner.
Damn it, I've said that so many times. I hope that I'm snagging that. Don't let me move to LA. Oof. I'm finding her.
You counting down the days until she's 18?
I'm not waiting until she's 18. I'll go now. I'm 23, dog. Like, I'm not like a creepy age. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm 23, bro. She's 17 and she's like a celebrity. Like, there is no limits right there. Robert Plant, who is one of the greatest lead singers ever. For all y'all don't know, he sung for Led Zeppelin, dated a girl that was 14. Axl Rose, who was one of the biggest badasses ever, dated a girl that was 16 and wrote a song on his first album about the girl that was 16. I don't care. Say what you want, man. If Kendall Jenner is in your bedroom naked and you're 50, you're going.
Hey, listen, man. Any 23-year-old man talking like that about a 17-year-old needs to be locked up. Like, needs to be locked up and locked up right away. But y'all let me know in the comment section. Do you guys think I reached on any one of these, or am I pretty accurate? And if you're still watching, click on this video here somewhere on my screen to find out why Ruby Rose needs to be locked up if this man loses his life. Click on this video here to find out what I'm talking about. I'm out of here, folks. Peace.